Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. We're at Studio 54 for Roundabout Theater Company's glorious new production of the Cole Porter classic, Kiss Me Kate. It features choreography by Warren Carlyle and is directed by Scott Ellis. It is opening night, and we're here to celebrate with a company led by Tony Award winner Kelli O'Hara, Will Chase, Corbin Bleu, and Stephanie Stiles.
You know, at first I started this thinking, these women are really, I'm not like them as much as I have had been other roles, and yet it's the most kind of life-imitating art feeling I can ever have, to come into the stage, to feel like this is my home, to see people I know, to be reminded. There are true tears, you know, as I'm leaving I say, yeah, I belong here, and the fact that I am making my living and still doing it, it gets me every time.
You know, I was mentioning to Will, these are monster roles. Not only do you sing, there's such physical comedy you have to do in this too, right?
Oh yeah, and we've probably made it worse. You know, we just said, let's get in there. Yeah. Both of us are we're so comfortable with each other that we just started. The fight used to be 10 times worse. We tamped it down. But he's so easy, and so it's now that we're used to it, now it just feels like fun. Yeah. You know, we're breathing hard, but it feels like good breathing, you know.
You throw a beautiful homage to Marin Mazzie, which I saw last night. Would you just tell our audience what that is?
I enter the stage, my first entrance, in her hat that she entered in 20 years ago. Yeah. And the dress that Stephanie Stiles and I fought over, that was also her dress from the finale of the revival 20 years ago. So I have Marin with me through the whole show. Yeah.
Well, it's fun because we really do share it, and you're playing these people who don't share it. Yeah. And you're playing these people who don't want to even share the space, but they do want to share the space. That was the fun thing, to get to try to find this couple that loves each other. Yeah. They're also egomaniacs, and then to play people that don't really love each other yet, but are really doing this. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to get to play those things, but to get to be on stage with someone who you adore, who you trust completely. That doesn't happen very much. That you want to be in the room with, that you want to be on the stage with every night, is a lot. It's a lot different than television. Theater is, okay, we're doing this every night. We have to love each other. You have to know my stuff, my family stuff at home, or I didn't get this bill paid, or whatever it is. Yeah. That's what theater is, and it's a joy to get to do it with Kelli.
It's so great to be open. It's so great that the performance tonight was so well received that we had a standing ovation for Too Darn Hot. Like in the middle of the show. That was, and for us, well, for me especially, there are so many moments in the show that it's full force, it's 100%. I'm putting everything that I have out there, and then I don't really get to take in whatever the reaction was. Too Darn Hot is an interesting one because at the end of the number, we all collapse, eyes closed. So we can just hear. I was just listening to what the raucous was. I heard stamping feet. And what was great was when we finally had our cue line to stand up, I opened my eyes and I looked, and the whole crowd was standing up. So that was a surprise for me, and it walked off stage going, let's go and continue to finish this show and give them what they want. So it was really beautiful.
First of all, welcome to Broadway. It's your Broadway debut.
Oh my God, no one said, welcome to Broadway. Thank you, Richard Ridge. I'm here. I'm doing it. We're doing the thing.
You are doing your thing. Okay, so what was today like for you?
It was a whirlwind. I slept in. I watched the Marvel Infinity War Endgame trailer. Taylor Swift released there was all these great omens. And then I just started listening to musical theater songs. Forget About the Boy, Grand Hotel, Phantom of the Opera. I was like, you know what? We're going to lean into this moment. We're not going to stray from it. And when I got down to do my makeup, I was like, we're going to go all the way. Alexa, play The Light in the Piazza. And I listened to that whole thing and heard Kelli O'Hara say, Clara Johnson, 142 East Lake Street, and I just leaned into that Broadway debut with Kelli O'Hara. Because why not, you know? I can't believe, I love musical theater, and the fact that I get to open on Broadway in a show with legends about musical theater, and the first song is called Another Opening. It wasn't another opening, it was the first opening, so it just was extra amazing, and I was so happy.
You know, I wanted to direct it because I thought it'd be interesting to come back to a piece that could be a little problem, and getting Amanda Green in, and to be honest, Kelli, and to approach it and make those roles equal was something that was a challenge, and and something I thought would be really great to work on. That's really the truth. That's why we did it.
And working with Warren Carlyle again.
He's the best. There's nobody like him. He's the best. We have such an incredibly great collaboration, and I love working with him, and he's so smart, and how exciting to have a number in a show that completely stops the show.
I love the music, actually. I really love the music from this show. Cole Porter, Cole Porter, Cole Porter, Cole Porter. Kelli O'Hara, Scott Ellis. And you know, these dancers, there is no greater company of dancers. They're so incredibly special.
I love how you choreograph because you're so cinematic too when you work. It's theatrical and cinematic. I mean, some of these, they're all showstoppers of what you've done in this show. What was the first number you worked on, and what was the last number you worked on?
The first one was Too Darn Hot. That took me a long time, actually, really a long time. Tom, Dick, and Harry was early on too. And actually, Tom, Dick, and Harry, what you see is my first pass at it. I didn't change a single step, actually, from pre-production. And Bianca was my last. Maybe 2 days ago, I was still messing with it.
What have you enjoyed the most?
Oh gosh, getting to know new people in the arts. You know, sharing the stage with Will Chase, Kelli O'Hara. You know, it's you hear wonderful things, and then you're actually working with them, and it's just lovely, and we're having a good time.
I'm doing a Broadway musical. I can't believe it. The hook has not arrived yet. I'm still on stage. I look around for it. It's not coming. And I got past opening night. So I think I'm okay.
You're good. You're great.
I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I'm so excited to be a part of this. It's such a gift. It's such a treat. It's such a great company, fun company. And, you know, it's like crazy that we come to work and have this much fun.
What a great role to play, and the number you get to do.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Sorry, a little excitable. I'm still up from the show. No, it's true though. You just it's like mainlining, you know, espressos.
Sure.
It's so thrilling.
To live in this world of Cole Porter with the moments that Scott and Warren have given me, it just gives me an opportunity to really tell stories in small moments, which is so meaningful because that really is life, our small moments built up together. So yeah, that's how I feel.
And you get to open the show. How does that feel?
Oh my gosh, to open the show is such an incredible experience because we've created this life, this theater life. So I'm walking into the theater for the first time, and to experience that as an actor is so real. You know exactly what that feels like to walk into the theater for the first time and to feel out the space and see where you're going to live for the next month or 3 months or 6 months or 6 years, who knows. And so I love it. I love it because it's real life. I don't really have to pretend. It is a real action.
When you took your bow tonight, back on Broadway, do you remember what you were thinking?
I was just thinking, love. Boy, do I love this. And it's home, coming back home. You know, I had such loving friends out in the audience, and the audience is loving the show. So that's what I was feeling, the love from the audience.